Alright guys, we're back with episode 6, One Night with Steiny. Big guest, Katie Sigmond. Gabe was back on this episode. Fucking the craziest episode I've ever done. I swear to God, it's insane. Tune in. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm sending out the Happy Dad Death Row whole drop to 3 people that like, comment, subscribe. And then for one other lucky guy, I'm sending you $500. I do it every fucking week. You know we do this shit. I'm 6 for 6. Keep them coming. Go watch this shit. Here we go. Alright guys. Episode 6, One Night with Steiny. I want to first apologize because we didn't have any skits last episode. I have a perfect form and other reasons I'm really good for the porn industry, so I wanted to talk to Autumn and see if it was a good fit for me. I, however, decided that it wasn't. So
we know that already, but yeah.
I decided to send Gabe to Brazil. I paid for a BBL. It cost me $5,000. He was talking to me about how bro, no one in the club, none of the frat guys tried to take me home, and I don't understand why.
That's not true, bro.
And I was like, bro,
but what's good, I guess. I think we guys gonna see the results later, but
I was like, bro, we gotta your ass is so flat. So we fucking perked it up. It looks amazing. We have Katie Sigmond today, who's also known for something similar. But I want to start off by
I think my butt is bigger than hers. We're gonna say that in the podcast,
bro. You gotta stop cutting me off. Okay.
All right.
But I want to start off by saying, shout out some bars that have Happy Dad. Obviously, you've seen this Death Row Records collab. It's one of the hardest collabs of all time. We're also dropping these, I think, next week or soon. So look out for these. Some of the bars that carry Happy Dad. Glitch Barcadium in Lake Havasu, Arizona. Jing Restaurant in Las Vegas, Nevada. I started off as a busboy at that restaurant. Their first location was in Denver when I was 16. They're fucking dope. Go check them out. Tight Ends Bar in Plano, Texas. And Wild Goose Tavern down the street in Costa Mesa, California. All carrying Happy Dad. Go try it. All those bars are a great time. All right, let's get Katie Sigmond.
Go support Happy Dad. Let's go.
Episode 6. We have my good friend, the one and only Katie Sigmond. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How excited are you for this?
I'm so excited.
Are you nervous?
Kind of.
Why?
Podcasts always make me very nervous. And you're kind of making me more nervous by saying that.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, you're great. We've hung out, 5 or 6 times now?
10.
10 times? Okay, so let's talk about the time where where we split the PJ to Miami.
Oh, yeah. Split?
Yeah.
Okay.
I chipped on that. Did I not?
Do you want me to tell the whole story of how that happened?
Okay, so here's first things first. So all the boys went to Russia. They refused to pay for me to go first class, right? Which I feel like is fair, but not fair. It was also a way of not going to Russia and getting locked up by Putin. But my good friend Katie hits me up and goes, yo, fuck Russia. I'm taking a PJ to Miami. So
you're telling your story, and then I'm going to tell my story after.
Okay. I'm taking a PJ to Miami. There's this girl coming who's bad. She's really into you. You should come. And at first I was like, fuck. I thought I'm kind of into Katie. This is kind of weird. I was really hoping to have a one-on-one with you. Maybe we split the jet and have dinner on the jet. So we go to Miami, have an incredible time. You couldn't really get in anywhere. I had to step up, and we had an incredible time. Spent a lot of money on my card, and that was probably 2 months ago, and I feel like that's really what brought our relationship to what it is now.
Yeah.
Was there anything you'd like to change about that story?
Yeah. So this is the real story. So basically, Steiny, one day, it was one of the first times we met. You're like, bro, if you have any friends in OC, please hook me up. That's literally what you said. And then one of my friends became single, and so I hooked them up. They went out one night, had a great time. And I was hanging out with her one night, and I was going to Miami with her. And Steiny is talking to her back and forth and was like, yo, what are you doing tonight? And she's like, oh, I'm going to Miami with Katie. And then he called me and he's like, yo, can I go to Miami with you? And yeah, anyways. So he ends up going to Miami with us, and she got us in everywhere, actually.
Okay, that part is not fucking true. Talk about somebody who talks a big game. I got us, and then the king had to step up and come through. That part's actually true. But yeah, my first whole thing was you're filming a vlog,
mm-hmm.
and I was like, holy shit, I gotta fake turn up and hit on her friend, hit on the flight attendant, and make
fake turn up.
Yeah, I didn't drink that much.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, I gotta make this the best video ever. So we drank 4 bottles of champagne on the plane.
We had a lot. Yeah, that was wild.
And by the way, this wasn't a baby plane. I was what the fuck? That was a G5, G4?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got it like that, or is that like for the video?
I mean, it's more like every time I get a jet, I do it. Like, I don't just, like, I get it for content, you know?
Mhm.
But, like, obviously, like,
It's always a Gulfstream.
not always. I've only done it, like, twice.
You posted a story the other day that was it only you on there?
Yeah.
So it's a 12-seater, and it's a one, like, too much bags, or, like, what's the ruling there? Like, you just want to do it for yourself? I actually
More-
respect that. That's a huge flex.
Well, more like that time, I just wanted to go to Miami from Nashville, and there was, like, no more flights. And so I hit up the guy, and he was like, oh, I got a really good deal for you. Like, I have this nice-ass jet. And I was like, all right.
Dude.
And so that time I was just kind of alone, but.
So Miami, that's crazy. I actually give you a lot of respect. I think I told you this when we went to Miami, because it's very crazy to travel with, like, Kyle, Steve, Nelk, and see how much effort and work we have to do to, like, be able to accomplish something like that. And then we'll have girls come on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, girls who are just there for the free trip,
Yeah.
who are sitting there fucking flexing the fuck out of the PJ.
Yeah.
Like, the whole time. And it's just, like, not even enjoyable, because for 4 hours they're getting, like, their own content.
Mm-hmm.
But then to go with you, and you're paying for the jet, and I'm flying for free, and I'm that bitch.
You were. You took a picture with. Am I allowed to
we're
say
gonna
her
bleep the name. Bleep the name, please. Holy fuck. Bleep the name.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was, and I'm sorry about that, because that was just like, I was trying to get you jealous type thing.
Oh, really?
I figured, I don't know, we weren't like vibing. Me and her kind of hit it off, and like she was super into me, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stick with what I know probably will happen.
Okay.
So I just wanted to apologize about that.
Apologize for what?
For like choosing her.
Oh, for. Are you serious?
Yeah. We're
Okay.
cool though. You're here, so we're good.
Yeah. I mean, I was always cool with you.
And then I want to pop this up because I took the most embarrassing TikTok I've ever taken. One of my 21.
Oh my god.
6:30 a.m.
That was. We didn't sleep. Did
No. We fucking showed up to the one hotel.
we? Yeah.
We were walking in the room. Do you remember what happened?
Yeah, you ate shit.
I fucking face planted
with all your bags.
with all my bags in the
Yeah.
floor of the one hotel, like 7 a.m.
I still have the video.
Okay, well that needs to be erased forever.
Should we like show it on here?
Gabe, get my lawyer on the line just for after this. But yeah, that should be gone. And then
That was really bad.
that was
I was
bad.
genuinely worried.
But I
for
actually
you.
did trip. No, I was
Well,
fine.
I felt bad because you were like trying to be a gentleman and hold on.
I'm trying to carry 12 bags off of fucking 4 bottles of champagne. Yeah, I know. And
we're
filming.
walking.
So yeah.
That's why I have it. That's
So
funny.
I fell and ate shit, and but no, we had a great weekend. So no,
That was a really fun weekend.
no,
we
that
did
was
a
really
lot.
fun. But
Yeah.
that was back. You kept calling it as like this is my villain era.
Oh my god. Yeah, I forget what I was going through, but I was like really hurt, and I was like, yeah, that was like the
What
one
is
trip.
describe? Because you said it 30 fucking times. Like
Okay.
for me, an average
well,
weekend,
more-
unfortunately, is your villain era. So I'm trying to understand what your villain era was.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't really go out like that. And
Yeah. Hey, Mrs. Frederickson.
You
Hey, I didn't know you were gonna be here.
saved my cat.
I did. Oh, hey, I saved her cat from the tree the other day.
Did you really?
Just as a gentleman.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
Whoa, Mrs. Frederickson. What, Mrs. Frederickson?
You saved
Mrs.
my
Frederickson. I did.
My kitty loves you.
No, I know. Okay.
You're so good to me.
I know. We're not gonna do what we did last week.
Oh well.
I'm in a podcast. This is Katie Sigmond.
What we did last week.
Yeah. Well, I saved her cat and went inside my tea.
Oh,
Mrs. Frederickson.
sweet. You
Yo, Gabe, get her out of here, please. I'll see you after this. I'll see you after this. Thank you.
Nice to meet you too.
Let's go. What the fuck, bro? Bye, Miss Frederickson. See you. Thank you. Oh, baddie.
Are you okay?
Huh? I'm so sorry about that. No, I saved that lady's cat from a tree.
Did you?
Yeah, I swear.
Oh
That
wow.
wasn't the cat. She didn't want to bring it because it gets like all scared with like this production.
Why did she have that stuffed animal? Was that like y'all's thing that you?
No,
called
that was
it
just
or
like I
something?
couldn't track down the cat, so she had the stuffed animal. Anyway, she invited me in for tea, and
What?
I know, and like it escalated a little bit.
Okay.
And let's just say I made her feel very young again, and now she's kind of been fucking following me. But Gabe's gonna get her out of here.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Where were we?
I don't know.
We're talking about the
Where
villain era. We're talking about the-
Steiny, what the fuck
I-
was that?
it's the weirdest thing. Like, I guess like I'm just a good guy. Like,
Yeah.
I literally was on my way to meet this girl for dinner, and
I can tell when you're lying.
You think that was a lie? You think I've ever seen that lady
Well,
in my
like the
life?
way you tell stories, I know when it's a lie because you're like very like I can just tell.
Okay, well, hear the whole story. So I'm on my way to this date, and this lady's got her cane, and she's trying to get her cat out of the tree. So I pull over my M5 2023, and I hop out of there, and I go, "Hey, are you okay?" And she's like, "My cat." And so I climb up this tree. The cat's like meowing, like get me down from here. And I'm like, I have no choice. So I got up there and got her cat, and she was like, "Oh, you're the sweetest thing ever. Like, please let me take you in." And I took a Viagra because I was going on a date. And so I just went in with Mrs. Frederickson, and it just escalated. And so she's just kind of, we've been friends ever since.
Is this like true?
Yeah.
100% true?
Does that sound, anything about that sound fake?
You swear on your life?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I'm fucking crazy like that. I'm sorry about
Oh my god. Okay.
that. Okay, anyway, back to the villain era thing. So you kept saying you're in your villain era. This is back before, by the way, you posted your I'm not doing OnlyFans anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So on the jet, you made me wait in the back. I was like standing in the back with the co-pilot and the flight attendant in literally the smallest room.
Yeah.
And you and your friend were doing a whole OnlyFans shoot.
Yeah, we were.
What was the ultimate decision to be like, yo, I'm making stupid money on my OnlyFans, which we both know you were, because we're flying on a huge-ass plane to Miami at midnight. What made you say, fuck this, I'm not going to do it anymore?
I just like my own self-respect, I guess.
But did somebody like say something, or you saw a comment, or you were just like...
No, because it was more like over the past, like, even when I was on like that jet taking pictures, like I didn't want to do that, you know, like it was just kind of like what I was doing with my lifestyle and like work at the time. But like even when I was doing it for like a year, I would like constantly go back and forth from being like, should I quit? Should I not quit? And it finally got to a point where I was just like, I'm done. I was like, I don't really want to do it anymore. And this sounds so weird, but I literally like prayed to God and I was like, please like find something that I actually enjoy doing and actually like, I don't know, just I want to be able to do something that's me. And that wasn't me. And I quit OnlyFans with like no plan on really what I was doing next. And something just came into my life and gave me an even better income.
Yeah, I know. I know what that is. We're going to talk about that. And I'm super happy for you.
Yeah.
When you first quit OnlyFans, in my head, when I'm sitting there thinking like, wow, this girl can that easily make, what were you making a month?
A lot.
Like 200K? More or less?
It was like
150?
It ranged on the month, but it just depended how much I posted. But like
at
it
least
was more
six
like,
figures.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're making at least 6 figures for posting that. And in my head immediately, and I don't want you to take this personally, but I'm like, yo, there's people out there that have to work so fucking hard to make a quarter of what you make a year. Like, how could you just give that all up?
Because I'd rather like work like harder towards something I actually desire.
And what did you think the first thing was going to be? So you quit OnlyFans, and then what's your plan?
I just knew with like my headspace and my like drive towards work, I would just continue to do what I truly love and I'll end up making money off of it.
And what is that?
Well, now it's Snapchat, and I'm just like I was never really a big like Snapchat person, but just like doing what I love on like where I can just post what I genuinely like to do like on my day-to-day and have people see that, and it makes me good money, like really good money.
And so is OnlyFans still bringing anything in, or you completely quit that?
I completely quit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you feel like lucky to just be able to start doing something completely different and make more fucking money?
I feel blessed, yeah. I mean, it was like people don't understand like when I was like at square one what it took me to like get where I can be now, where it's easier to kind of maneuver to different sort of things like that. But yeah, I'm definitely very grateful.
And how did you even like blow up or start getting like the traction?
I just started being really consistent. Like I honestly, what like happened exactly was like I went through a breakup and I was like, damn. And so I spent like 7 days a week, like 2 times a day in the gym, and I became like super into fitness. I started posting fitness like all over social media, and then it kind of like turned into me posting like trends more. And then from that I was posting like bikini pictures and modeling more than fitness, and then it just got me to like where I am today just by being consistent and like strategizing.
Has that guy hit you up?
Oh my god. Yeah.
He's probably fucking on tilt right now.
Yeah, no, he's my first love.
This was before you had the bag too, right? That's like a fucking
well, that's like the
dream come true.
Yeah.
Like finding like a rich mommy. It's rare.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah.
How many people now So I guess like that because relationships, friendships change up obviously now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever feel like, how do you tell when people are trying to hang out with you for the right reasons? I think we've had this conversation before, but
I don't, like, the thing is, I'm very good at, like, friends-wise, I know if someone's using me. Like, I keep my circle very small, and I stick to that. I don't really, like, I'll have mutual friends, but I keep my circle very small. And so I know when people are using me, and I kind of push myself away from that. But my problem is, like, finding a boy. Because, like, it's very hard for me to find a guy who genuinely, like, wants me for me and not, like, my money, my clout, like, what I could be with them. Like, they always look at, like, the idea of me versus, like, they never really sit down and, like, genuinely like me for me if I had nothing. Like, say I lost everything tomorrow, like, who's going to be there? You know?
that's how I feel.
Yeah, and so it's, like, that's probably my hardest
There's
thing.
a lot of people that wouldn't be there that are there now. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Girls.
Yeah.
You know?
No, and it's just, like, I'm so, like, delusional when it comes to guys. Like, it's hard for me to tell.
What's up? Oh, I didn't tell you. I paid for Gabe to get a BBL.
Really?
Look at that fucking dumpy.
That wasn't there, like, in, like, 30 minutes ago?
No, it
No,
was. You didn't notice it.
not.
Show
Did
it.
you really just
Hey.
put a pillow in there?
Give it a 360. Look at that fucking thing.
It looks great.
Okay, so who has a big? Who do you think has a bigger dumpy? Can you stand next to him? The people want to know who has a bigger dumpy.
Are you serious?
I paid $5,000.
I haven't worked out in, like, months, probably.
Just stand next to him, and I'm gonna analyze.
This is actually ridiculous. Oh my god.
Wait, Gabe, turn.
Well, I have a bigger one than her, definitely.
You
Gabe.
definitely do. Can I have one of those?
Gabe's
things
got
to
you
put it
fucking
in?
beat by a mile, Siggy. Wait. I know the equation.
Okay.
Bad girl, you're a bad
Oh, you
girl.
like it?
Siggy, I'm just
Better
gonna
not do that shit to me.
Okay, Gabe, you have her.
What?
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. You like that, huh?
Yeah.
You're actually
Hey,
ridiculous.
What the fuck is
I
that?
love that.
Almost just knocked me out.
That is ridiculous.
You like it? Like a lot of pain.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You could sit on that thing, or do you wanna make your adjustments?
Oh my god, it actually is.
That's
Okay.
a BBL.
I really thought you put a pillow in there.
No, that's a BBL. It's an expensive thing. Gabe,
What are we talking about?
who's not gonna be too horny today?
Definitely not me.
Okay, so be careful when you interject.
Yeah, of
I
course.
want you to talk, bro, but like,
Yeah, I love to hang out with Katie, of course.
but like, wait until I'm
Me
done
and Katie
speaking.
go way back.
Okay, we're gonna get into that.
Asia
Don't
trip.
worry. We're gonna get into that, and then we're gonna cut all that. So
All right,
just hold
cool.
on.
Okay.
How do you know? Because when guys,
Well, that's what I was saying is like me, like when I start to like a guy, I kind of like.
but you're only with clouded guys. Like for all the fucking fans out there that are probably good
No,
people.
I tried talking to people that aren't in social media too.
What are their jobs, or what do they do?
Hometown friends.
Plays for the Lakers.
No, it's honestly like more just like people I surround myself for, like hometown friends, like people from like school and stuff that I used to be friends with or mutual friends. It doesn't have to be someone in social media. Just like the past couple ones have been on social media with what you've seen.
How do you know when it's about the money or clout instead of who you are?
And that's what I was trying to say is like the hard thing for me is like when I like a guy, like I kind of like I put everything, all the red flags away, and I just focus on the positive, and then like I'll get fucked over half the time because like I don't really like realize, like, you know what I'm saying?
You should
It's
learn
hard.
with that sometimes, Tiny.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. I'll
Should
tell you.
focus on the positive like shit does sometimes. You don't do that really often.
Okay, bro.
Should take that note.
Anyway, I was like going out with this girl. I don't really go out with girls that are fucking like super clouded. And I
Yeah.
did go out with the one girl who has a good following, and I actually really liked her.
Who?
And I'm not gonna say her
Who's
name.
that girl?
Don't fucking worry, bro. Let me finish my story. This is what I'm
No,
talking
who's that
about.
girl?
This is what I'm
who
talking
is
about.
it?
Yo, come in.
Oh Lord, what is this now?
Oh my god.
Stand right there.
What is this now?
Just take your shirt off.
What? No.
This is
no,
so
no.
you are
You gotta
distracted and you don't
keep
interrupt
it
me.
On.
No, this is so you don't distract me and interrupt me. He's just stand there and you're
You
just
should work
staring
out
at
more a
him.
little bit more. I'm kidding. You
Okay.
look great.
No, so you're just
Why
distracted.
you gotta do that?
Because you interrupt me, bro.
You know I really like Diego. You do
All
that
you
to
do
me?
is interrupt me. Now you're distracted. Okay, so I was at dinner with this girl, right?
No, I can't
Okay.
have this here.
Just stare at him, bro, and let me finish my fucking story. Once I'm done with my story, he'll leave and you can talk again.
Okay.
So you don't interrupt me.
This is really good right now.
Okay. He's so happy, bro. I know. Okay, so anyway,
Should I get out of here actually? Like, Diego.
shut up.
Okay.
So anyway, we're at dinner and like we have a great vibe and we're having a great time at dinner and out of nowhere she pulls her phone out and starts taking a story of me on the gram, and I didn't even notice
This is
it.
a girl that was on social media?
Yeah, and I
Okay.
just looked at her and I was like, yo, like, what's up with that? And she's like, oh my God, you're embarrassed to be with me? And I'm like, nah, like, I just like to keep my life kind of private.
Yeah.
And then we haven't talked since.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Who was this?
I'll share with you later, but like, it just
Yeah.
like fucking showed me like how stupid it is to date somebody who's also in the same industry if they're not.
I think it's more like you have to go for someone that's like there for the right intentions, because like a lot of people in this industry are trying to use social climbing and clout and stuff, so you could have just been with a girl on social media that wanted to use you, and that's why she like right away was taking videos with you and stuff.
But the first 3
and that's
weeks.
what I have a problem with like guys.
The
It's like
fir-
as what were you
Sorry,
gonna
the
say?
first 3 weeks though, there was none of that.
Well, yeah, because people can like fake it for a little
She
bit.
fucking tricked my ass till getting me into liking her.
I know. I've done that.
Okay. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you.
Can I give you a number? Oh, I have your number right actually.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Diego.
Okay, now go ahead.
I'm sweating over here.
I know. Well, you can now speak.
He's sweating. This is ridiculous.
How can you not? You saw what he was doing the whole time?
No, I didn't. He was just standing there.
God.
Bro, are you fully torqued?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
I'll go back to Katie's point.
we were talking about how we know, like, and maybe you could touch on this. I don't think you have this problem whatsoever, but like someone who's clouded in the industry and you don't know their intentions.
Well, yes, because it's kind of hard because when a person is like doesn't have a cloud and they come into you, you kind of can know what's going on already. But if you're both a cloud or like you both have followings or whatever, it's kind of really hard to read, right? Like you don't know what the person's gonna come from. You don't know what there can maybe be somebody that wanted to do a favor for you in terms of like add to your content or add to your life, but then somebody can be can be somebody as well that want to take it away everything you have or just fucking fuck you over, right?
Yeah.
So like
I
it's
feel like
hard.
you're not even speaking English because you're so fucking excited. I have no idea what the
I literally
fuck
got
you
so
just said,
distracted
bro.
right now.
Are you
Cannot
okay?
lie.
Are you okay?
No, because
Yeah.
remember in Asia you had that. Who was that one? Remember that one guy, the blonde guy?
Yeah, like the rapper, the singer.
Yeah.
You had a guy in Asia?
He had this guy, but like I remember you were like kind of like going back and forth whether he was like using you and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, he
that
was
guy.
definitely not using me.
No, that guy was
Talking about Max.
I don't know.
Okay, she's talking about Max Wyatt. I love that guy.
Bro,
Really?
Max,
why
I
do you
love
always have to bring up random ass guys on this shit?
It's not random.
No one watching knows who that guy is. Like, he's a great
Everybody
dude.
knows who Max is.
Okay, we're not getting into Max Y right now, bro. Just
The guy's a great guy. We gotta agree on that.
Diego. Can you get him again? Get him again.
Why?
Stand here again.
This is the funniest podcast I've ever
Yo,
been on.
take your fucking shirt off. He's bringing up stupid
Why
shit.
again?
Because you need to be distracted, bro. I'm not talking
That
about
would
Max
attract me more
Wyatt.
again.
Stand there.
Well, Max Wyatt came to my mind already. Max Wyatt is like,
Okay, watch.
no offense, way handsome.
Holy fuck,
No
bro.
offense. Do you know Max Wyatt? You know Max Wyatt.
Gabe.
Oh God, now he's on.
Gabe, play with the bit, bro. Stare.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Stare at him. And drool. Okay, anyway.
I love that. You just say, just be quiet. You're just being bad already. Oh my God.
Dude, this is backfiring. I thought this was going to go way differently. I thought it
I'm
was going to be
sweating
fucking
here, dude.
struck. Okay, so what I was saying is, when you go out with these dudes, because I know
Right,
that
we
you
good.
you like to have like little things with like guys every month, every couple months, 3 months. Just like, not like that. Like, you're not like sleeping around, but like you like to get into relationships.
Yeah, more it's like me. I keep going through these flings because I'm trying to find the one, and like just there's like complications between all of them. And
Just out of curiosity, like, do these guys try and like pick up the bill, or like are they trying to like
Yeah.
They
flex on you?
better.
No, there's like a lot. Okay, like I don't want my man paying for everything. Like I obviously like I'll offer it, but like it's good to have the man pay for stuff. Like especially on the first date and things like that.
But-
I find that's very attractive, especially when like they know, like I don't want to like sound like cocky right now, but they know I don't need them to pay for everything, but they still offer to.
Mhm.
Like it's very attractive when people do that.
Is it like a turnoff if, let's say, the roles were reversed and like me and you went out, which probably could have happened if I didn't sleep with your friend in Miami?
He's saying he'll pay for me.
Bro, what do we stare? So let's just say roles are reversed, right? Was that unattractive if like you really like me, but you kind of are the breadwinner?
No, not at all.
Well, you'd be okay with that.
Yes, I don't need a man who's like super rich. I just want someone I could grow with. That's
Nice.
all.
And has a good personality, good looking, funny.
They need to be like good personality and have a good drive for their future. It doesn't matter like where they are like at in life right now. If they have
Like if they're on like 2 of the hottest podcasts, huge vlog channel, like that's kind of like driven. No?
Sure.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
I make him pay for all the bills when we go out.
Okay.
Wait, where are we
I'm-
getting at right
I'm not
here?
paying for
What?
bills.
No, I was just saying, like, we'll go out after
Steiny.
this and, like, we could chop the bill. This guy right here, I'm going to tell you right now, is the most expensive fucking girl I've ever fucking been with in my life. Well, we haven't been, like, together like that, but, like, as a friend.
have.
Like, if I have, like, a friend that's a girl, like, I'm probably banging, but, like, he's, like, a
Wait,
girlfriend
so
that I'm
you're,
not.
You're banging him?
No, we're not. But, like, he's...
He,
I like to have
yesterday
him.
he just invited me over to for a movie night. But
You guys have movie
Bro,
night?
we have a theater at the house. Like, there's 4 couches in this
And
room.
y'all like cuddle and.
No, there's no cuddling. Okay, so let me finish, Gabe.
okay, finish.
But like I like to have Gabe around for multiple reasons, okay? One reason is he's great to have at the club because he stays very sober. So he'll always be on lookout, always watch your back. And the second reason is girls like love to talk to the gay guy. So he'll bring a bunch
Yep.
of girls to the table.
Okay.
So he's just like a fucking versatile weapon. And he's got a little dumpy now with that BBL.
Yeah,
Good duo.
Yeah. But no, but so
it's the
he
best.
is the most expensive fucking chick I've ever met
Like
in my
high
life.
maintenance.
Don't call me a
like-
chick.
Like I have to pay for every podcast. It's $1,000 dinner after. Like it's ridiculous.
That's
Yeah.
just
What's-
expected, right?
What are your expectations for what's like a good gift for a birthday, or like when's it too much or when's it not enough?
What do you mean too much with what?
Like if someone starts buying you gifts, does that happen?
I mean,
Or spending a lot of money on
I would
you?
honestly appreciate like things that are like gifts that are more like a letter or like something that like has more like time and effort into than money.
Fuck.
See,
Fuck, I don't-
Steiny, she's not your type of girl.
I know. I
Steiny
don't-
likes to go. Example, if you travel somewhere,
You're good.
hey, let's go here. This is my credit card. Pick whatever you want. Let's go to a store. For example, right here in LA, let's go to Rodeo. Like
yeah.
go to the store, baby, get whatever you want.
And I'm
Like what?
I'm trying to
I don't like that.
I'm trying
That's
to
how you get used for your money. What?
I know, but like it's kind of like a use me, I'll use you type thing.
Use her for what?
No, like we're like in like kind of like a relationship, but like you kind of like to hang out with me because I'll buy you shit and like we'll go to nice dinners and then
No,
I think
that's
that-
horrible.
I
That's
think
not
that
genuine.
I think it depends on like in what level of the relationship you're in.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
wait.
If it's the beginning of the relationship,
What's-
definitely
Yeah,
is
don't-
using.
What's the nicest gift some other male besides me? Okay, cut that. Has ever bought you?
We're not cutting. It's already on. But like,
Not-
you
nothing
what kind
wait-
of,
nothing
what
too
kind,
nice.
Okay, what kind of gift? Like sexual?
Like not like a fucking butt
Oh,
plug,
just-
bro.
just
Like,
like a
a
okay.
nice gift.
Kyle gave me a bracelet, like a Cartier bracelet. That was pretty nice, and it was like a friend.
Okay, so that no offense, but a man buying another man a Cartier bracelet,
He was my
That
he's my
gives me-
boss.
bro, that gives me red flags.
No, from Kyle.
Do you agree?
I don't understand
No.
what's going on.
Okay, so
He's
Kyle.
asking-
Okay,
He's asking what the most expensive present I ever got for a guy.
Kyle bought him a fucking iced out Cartier bracelet. Like that's not straight.
That
What do you
sucks,
mean?
You're saying?
That is sus.
How? He's my boss. He's appreciative.
That's
That's
not
it.
us.
That's
Buying another?
nice.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Okay.
I buy my girlfriends like girls I care about. Like
You
like,
gave me
same
sometimes
thing.
like sometimes you inviting for movies. That's us.
Okay.
That's yeah. He has a point there.
Yes.
Okay. No, not even. What if we're watching a scary movie?
Was Katie in Mexico
Whatever,
with
buying a
us?
guy, maybe.
Were you in Mexico? No, Katie was not in Mexico with us.
No.
Well,
Shut the fuck
Mexico
up, Gabe.
was-
I will bring
okay.
him back in here.
Why?
Wait,
What?
Katie.
What?
What's one of the nicest things that a guy's ever bought you? It sucks because like you can't. That's where it gets tricky because you're so rich that it's like, what do I
No.
buy this girl?
That's not the case at all because the thing is like genuine. I feel like genuine. It would be more genuine if someone like
All right, what's the
did
most
something
creative
for me,
or
like,
like nicest
creative.
thing? Because I wrote you a letter and I want to give it to you after this podcast.
Really.
I'm gonna stop by Mrs. Frederickson's and write it.
Okay. Don't really think. I mean, my last relationship was like 4 years ago, and so since then, really all I've gotten is like flowers and stuff.
Dude,
I would love get flowers from a guy, man. Or from, anyways,
I'm
I
trying.
would love
I feel
flowers.
like there's
I
something
completely
in someone-
forgot
I've
you were
just-
in
I have
here
really
for a
bad
second.
memory.
Sorry, I forgot he was here. Well, wait, that's sad to me. Gabe, chill. That's sad to me because I feel like all these guys, so many guys are trying to get at you and no one's putting in the right effort.
That could be true.
Like, what do you think is up with that? Do you think that a lot of people look at you as an opportunity financially, and
That could be very true too. Like Nick tells me that all the time. He'll literally be like, because he's like almost like an older brother, so he's very like when I'm like simping over someone or like really like someone, he's like, no. Like he knows right away what people's intentions, and that's like a big thing he tells me is like people could see me in that way.
If I tell you something, will you not take it personally?
No,
I feel like you're doing too much chasing and not getting chased enough.
that's true. That's how it kind of.
It's not weird.
It's hard to explain because every single fling I've had, there was always something that happened that was different. But like, yeah, there's definitely been a couple of men that I probably chased more than I should have. But that's because like I'm looking for genuineness and they're not looking for the same. And so it's like what happens to me is someone like chases me and gets me attached to them, but then like we'll start walking away. And it's irritating. So
do you have any guys that you've ever like gone above and beyond for, and what have you done for them?
every guy that I talk to, I mean, I give my all to.
Fuck.
You get in love too easy, right?
Siggy, I feel bad.
Why?
I feel like you're putting in a lot of effort and you're just not finding that match.
I know, but eventually I'll find the one and then receive that.
She just like out in the relationship, bro. Like she's dive in and that's it. She'll fall in love, right?
Yeah, maybe
I have that too. I fell in love too easy for people, man.
Honestly,
Why you laughing now?
the
If you don't mind, I just would love to hear this. Give us
you
an
mean?
example of when you've dove in. When first date, some guy fucking takes
Well,
his shirt off and pulls
yes,
his fucking heart
literally.
on out.
On the first date, like sometimes like since we go into Miami a lot, I met somebody in Miami like, oh my god, I fell in love with this guy.
Yeah.
Or like
Okay, why'd you
I
fall
go
in love
to
with him?
Canada, I fall
Is
in
he
love
a
with this
six
guy.
pack and a fucking
Because
hammer?
this guy's yes.
Okay, well
But then,
that's
like,
kinda used to
but
be
that's
like
my
that.
problem though.
a six pack
like,
and a hammer
and
gets
somebody-
the job done.
But then,
No.
but then like I met somebody in Canada. The guy is really, really sweet, and I really like him.
Mhm.
But then it's just so far away, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then they joke about it like, well, why we giving so much time? Why we still talking to that guy? I really had a connection with him, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to make work. But like, unfortunately, the job that we have right now, that what we do, is not sustainable. It's not like
the
it's
right
not gonna
time.
work.
Yeah.
But like, I tried the most. When I go to Canada like 2 weeks ago, I met him. When I was in Miami for New Year's, I met him in Miami. It's like New York. I met him. You know what I mean? But it's just so hard.
Yeah, it's like right person.
But
right
I fell in
time.
love so easy, and I
Yeah.
think that's the issue.
Yeah, I think that's the issue for me too. And honestly, my last relationship thing I was in, I didn't. I like kept my guard up. But then there was just like another thing that like happened. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
At least you keep like getting.
Are you
into
somebody
something
right
next.
now?
No.
Okay.
All right, so switching topics, even though like that honestly kind of got to me because I think that you deserve the best,
Thanks.
and I really do. And
She's really sweet. Katie's
you're
like,
so sweet. and
we
you're-
hang out with a lot of
Shut the
girls.
fuck up,
I'm gonna
Gabe.
give her compliments.
Shut the fuck up. I'm
Okay.
acting right
I
now.
want to give her compliments.
You're acting?
Seriously, and I just think that you deserve the best, and I really I feel bad that these people their intentions are fucked up.
But you're acting.
No, I'm being serious, and it's just something that I think that if you ever want to like get a drink and talk about, you have my number. We can split the jet
Oh my
again, and we
God,
can really
he's
talk
trying
about that.
Oh, Lord.
Anyway, I want to switch subjects. I want to switch topics.
Are we just trying to hit on Katie right now?
Yeah.
That just happened.
I want to switch topics to. I'm sorry. So you quit the OnlyFans, and now you're the queen of Snapchat.
Oh, Lord.
Queen
Yes.
of Snapchat.
Yeah.
Wait, what? How many
She
views do you get on
loves
a
snaps.
big snap?
How many views?
If you have like a pop and snap, how many views is that bitch getting?
Well, it's like the more you post, the more views you get, and there's a difference between views and viewers.
Okay.
And so views, I've gotten like a lot. Like it actually blows my mind. It's
Well, fucking throw the number out there.
I don't know if
Why?
I mean like average or like what do you want me to say?
like when
top.
you're like, holy fuck, this many people viewed that Snapchat.
5 million, 3 million,
No, she's way up, bro.
like 70 million.
70 million.
That's
Oh.
on. Wait, Gabe, chill. That's on one picture.
No, it's like there's a difference between views and viewers, and the more you post, the more views you get.
So is okay.
It's so hard to explain.
Is a views one frame or is it all the whole story?
It's
Like
the whole story.
okay, but you're reaching 70 million people.
70 million views.
Got it.
Yes.
That's kind of hard for
So
understanding.
it could be like 7 million, but they view all 70.
It's like I really don't know how the math works.
How the fuck is that possible?
I don't know, but it's like it like blows my mind. It's hard to explain, but there's a difference between views and viewers, and the more you post, like the more views you get because your viewers add up. It's something like that. But like every day, like I'm probably getting like 30 to 50 million. But like days when I'm posting a lot, I'll get like 70 million, and it's like crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So
what's the secret for that? Like, what's the secret for?
There's like so many tactics to it, but like
one of the main tactics, I talked about this with Kyle, is that on like For You pages for guys, it's a lot of girls on that portal.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, the last photo of the day, right?
Yeah, you have to have a good thumbnail.
The
last
thumbnail.
picture. It's like YouTube. You have to have a good thumbnail.
Yeah.
Like for me, for the guys, for example, when I see that for the guys, if they post like a shirtless, intense, they are naked,
bro,
I want to go into the end to fucking see the last photo, right?
But here's the thing with that.
Just really quick, I'm so sorry to cut you off, bro. The audience is a lot of guys on here, straight guys.
Well,
so
but I'm
we don't
talking
need
to
hear.
Kita about.
I love you so much, but like, let's focus on her.
Okay, so
and not
when
your...
what kind of content is the last content you post? You'd like.
Well,
what
for me,
content
it's like
content you put it on.
My stuff does better because people started doing that so often. Like they were like doing like bikini pictures and stuff like that. So now that's kind of like shadowed, and so you really have to be like kind of. You just have to have a good thumbnail. Like whether it's like doing like clothes and like posting in a mirror, that does well. It does like average, but like you really need to think of something that's like outside of the box. Like people like will do like pregnancy and like all these like random thumbnail ideas, and so it's more on that kind of page now than like showing off your body.
Well, like curiosity, right? Like we're curious to know what's like.
What is like
fake.
What is like someone in your, let's say your area of views like making like off ads?
It depends how much you post. Cause like the more I post, the more I can make. And like,
what do you think the ceiling is? The most you could make in a month?
The most I can make
if you posted as many as you could.
Like 500,000.
500,000 a month?
Yes.
500K a month?
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
Let's start Snapchat, Steiny.
Yeah. No, but that's if I'm posting every day and getting like the same. Say like I'm getting like, that's me getting like 60 million views like every day and posting like 100 times a day.
Okay, so my next question is, how long is this going to be a thing though? Like, does that ever I mean, give you anxiety or worry you? Like, fuck, like the money's good right now, but could this be an a similar thing to OnlyFans where it's like, okay, I did OnlyFans for a year, 2 years, racked out, Snapchat, the market's probably going to get a little saturated.
For me, it's like, I don't know, the same thing, like, I stopped OnlyFans, found Snapchat. I feel like if I stop Snapchat, like, my drive towards work, I will find something. Whether it's doing something off social media, not. Right now, my goal is social media just because I've been in that, but, I mean, I'll find something. That's kind of...
I think you always will.
Yeah.
You're so unique, too, because I'm being genuine now, but you are by far one of the coolest, most genuine girls.
Really?
100%. Yeah. I think, Gabe, you'd agree with that,
I was going to tell you that, like, Katie did so many trips with us, and I think is the most... I love all the girls that we hang out with, of course, but, like, you're really nice. Like, it's just genuine. Like, you don't get a force. You don't got to do something. You vibe with us all the time, so, like, that makes a lot of difference for us.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, my God, that comes a girl. It's like, it's not there, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like, yo, let's hang out. Let's watch a movie together. Let's go to dinner. Let's do this. Let's literally hang out on the couch just talking shit.
Yeah.
We did that many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Oh,
what do you
sweet.
What do you think's your ultimate goal in this whole thing?
In
this whole industry and stuff?
My goal is honestly to make the money I can and just do what makes me happy. And so, like, I'm not going to post what I'm not anymore because I kind of got, like, lost into that. Because at first I was, like, posting fitness is what I wanted to do. And then I kind of got sidetracked a little bit. And so now my goal is to just stay focused on what I truly want to do and who I truly am as a person and just make the most money I can until I figure out what I want to do next.
Do you have any OnlyFans, like, guy fans that used to spend a lot of bread or, like, were diehards that are pissed that you're not posting anymore?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I get hate till this day about it. Like,
so those guys are pissed.
Well,
that
they're not paying anymore, so what the fuck they pissed about it?
Because they want to see her fucking
the thing is, I built
shit.
Yeah, that's what I built, like a fan base for OnlyFans. So I kind of disappointed that fan base when I quit, and so I'm getting just like a lot of hate, which I understand. I mean, I was very consistent.
What do they
with
say to you?
Just anything to like kind of tear me down, or like. Now that I'm not, I was like, oh, I don't really want to be known for just my body. Now people are constantly commenting, like, every time I'll post, like, a trend or, like, me dancing, they'll be like, oh, I thought you didn't want to be known for your body. Because I'm, like, posting a video with me, like, dancing with, like, a skirt on or something.
You still have a nice body. You still, like, love your body. It's like...
It was
people
more...
should respect that, you know, like...
Yeah, it's more like I would rather be known for more than just my body. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
I'm still going to post a bikini pic if I have a bikini pic, but, like, I just don't want to be posting lingerie and bikini pics all day and OnlyFans, and that's the only thing. Like, I wanted to have other ventures that I wanted to do.
This is such a fucking cliche question, but I am curious. People have asked you what's, like, your craziest request before?
Mm-hmm.
Have people asked you that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really go on podcasts, but, I mean, I think the last podcast I did, they asked that. I don't know.
Okay, well, what was the request?
I genuinely, I do not look at my DMs because I'm scared. But
No, I mean OnlyFans.
Yeah, I don't look at that either.
What if it was like a big bag?
I don't care. I mean, I posted like my posts and then I would do like a mass message. I never really looked into like just talking to one person.
Got it.
Did you run your own messages?
Yeah, but I did like a mass message every day.
Oh,
So I would do like, I would post like one picture and then a mass message that went to everyone. It was the same thing.
You never went into like one guy and like personally responded to him?
I mean, I would look at them and there would be some creepy stuff and it would scare me, so I wouldn't really look at it.
Did you ever catch feelings for one of your like top OnlyFans people?
No.
I feel like you'd be the one to do
But
it.
I
I'll
don't
be
know
the-
who the
I'll
top
be
people
the-
were because I didn't look at that.
I'll be
Like,
the
when
one
I-
falling in love. I'll be like so dumb.
Well, I don't
I
think your
feel like-
OnlyFans is gonna pop off like Katie's. No offense, bro.
I'm just saying, if I had one.
Well, maybe you should start.
No, I don't want to.
You should start one, Steiny.
I thought
People be
about it. But then you
asking
gotta
for
sell your
Steiny and Gabe
soul.
OnlyFans. I was like,
Sell
No,
your
not
soul.
me and you together, bro.
Why
Sell
not?
your soul.
I mean, I'm fucking going all out. if I'm
Nobody
doing
want to see
Really?
that thing.
Yes, they do, bro.
They don't, bro.
I guarantee you,
have
if I
to
did a
go
porno,
all
I'd go
out.
crazy.
Who want to watch?
If you jokingly made
Steinberg.
an OnlyFans and posted shirtless pics,
I'm not
you
doing
would make
shirtless
money.
pics. I'm showing fucking fully torqued boners.
Nobody want to see
Okay.
your tiny little weenie,
Whoa.
bro.
Is
Yeah.
that too aggressive?
Maybe don't do an OnlyFans then.
Okay.
Yeah, because I
You don't have
hate. Okay,
self-control.
Why?
I
I could make.
subscribe to some-
Okay, if I'm posting nudes on OnlyFans,
I'm
I'd
not
make
gonna fake.
I'd make 2K a month from Gabe,
no,
and then probably
I
like
have that for free.
an extra
I
like
don't need it.
2K a month from. No, you don't.
He gets
from
that for free.
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, he
From
does.
fans.
Well, I subscribe to OnlyFans. I have a couple OnlyFans.
Yeah,
people
no,
that I
wait,
like.
Gabe, this is perfect. We should actually get into that because
What?
Gabe's the only guy. I mean, I don't know. I'm not. I
Gabe.
wouldn't say I'm just not friends with as many gay guys. Gabe's probably one of my best friends, like top 35, and he's the only guy I know that is subscribed to OnlyFans.
I do.
but,
because
wait, but none of our boys are none of the boys are subscribed to any girls OnlyFans,
I
at least
mean-
to my knowledge.
Yeah,
But-
that's to your knowledge.
But
You
like
never know.
I would tell you if I was, I'm really not. I think it's honestly because the process. I don't want to do all that shit. But he is subscribed.
so
He's just open to it.
I don't subscribe to everything. If I had somebody on IG that I really, really, really want to see, I will go for it. And the main thing for me, because I had opportunity to meet two of my big OnlyFans person in real life, and they became friends, and then we start talking, and it was like, what the fuck? Like, you know when you looking for somebody since I was in Brazil, this person like, oh my god, this person is so hot, is so cute and whatever, and I start following them on OnlyFans, and I just like met two of them in real life.
So it's like a dream come true.
It was the best.
Mhm.
But then
what, meting an OnlyFans person in real?
I did met two already.
Meeting them in real life was a
Yes.
fucking.
Was not a dream come true, but was really cool
Yeah.
because you were like, oh my god.
What do you think's the biggest? Because you are obviously are racked out. Don't need no mans. I'm independent.
No.
I'm a self-made motherfucking woman. What's the biggest
Yeah, like
thing
you.
you've purchased?
What's the biggest thing? I've probably jets. Like it's ridiculous.
It
like
is.
dropping like 60K.
What's your thing with that? I've seen you personally. I'm not gonna say nothing, but you did drop 60 bands on. No, not 60 bands. 60 racks on the plane. No, 60K on the plane from LA to Miami.
Yeah. That
And I was
probably
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How much did I pitch? Tell them right now.
Zero.
I gave you a little thing of cash. Tell them how much I paid.
Oh my! He gave me, and it wasn't even for the jet. It was for the hotel. You gave me what, like $500?
$1,500.
No.
It was like $500.
No, it was
Yes,
$1,500,
look more
bro.
like you.
It was $1,500.
And when he tells you, "I'm gonna pay for it,"
Okay, shut up, Gabe.
shit.
The only thing I will
I
admit
paid for
is you
Mila,
paid
and I
for
got to set up at
dinner.
11, and then I got to set up at somewhere else.
Well, you're not promoted right now, Steiny. And she can literally get that done as well. So chill. Right, Katie?
Does that
Yeah, right.
ever like piss you off when you spend 60K for a jet and then you land and then you're like, wow, I just paid 60 grand for that?
Sometimes
No.
I'll get that like, damn, I really just like that it's gone. But it's like I'll just work hard and get it back. You know?
That's true.
It's the best mentality ever.
Yeah.
What about your YouTube? You stopped doing that?
Yeah, I did it for a second just to. It was like that's when I was kind of thinking.
You're so
I wanted,
savage on that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no shit.
Talk
I got
about
a
a little
fucking
bit.
video.
No,
on
bro,
there.
that shit's crazy. I
How
was like,
crazy.
whoa.
Yeah. Didn't you start? You tried doing pranks for a little bit.
Yeah, I did. So
What made you want to get into the pranks?
it was more like that was kind of like I would say like 6 months before that I was like I don't really want to do OnlyFans anymore, and that was kind of my first thing I was trying that was going to be new, like that I wanted to do rather than OnlyFans. And so I was hanging around like you guys obviously, and so I was like, oh, like let me try this. I think I tried a couple different things. I did like golfing, I did pranking, I realized I genuinely like just vlogging. Like that's what I ended up doing mostly. But then I don't know, I just kind of more focused on like Snapchat.
What was a prank that you did?
Oh my god.
Bowling in
he's
other people's
savage.
lanes? Did you do
Oh
that?
my god, that was like really bad. That was bad. My sister gave me that idea because she saw someone else on YouTube do it.
Yeah, we did.
You did that too?
We
No,
did.
He didn't fucking do
We
it.
did.
But Nelk did
Nelk.
it.
Oh, bowling into people's lane. How long
Yeah.
ago?
Probably
Like,
2 or 3 years ago. I
No,
was with
bro, we
Brad.
just did it. Was a year ago, whatever. But it was funny.
Oh.
That idea is really
Okay,
good.
but wait.
Yeah,
so
no.
you did that, and how'd it go?
And then everyone was like commenting. So first of all, like everyone was. This guy named like Gideon did it, and
Yeah,
so that's
legend.
yeah, and that's my sister saw him do it and was like, oh, like you should do that. It's such a smart idea. And it was like Halloween time, so I was like, oh, I'll do it with the pumpkin because I think he did it with like a melon or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Outside of all the YouTubers, I only really watch our stuff. He's the only guy I watch consistently.
He's funny.
He's really funny.
He has good videos. He's
Yeah,
really
we
funny.
met him too. He's
He's
dope guy.
he's
Yeah.
fucking funny. Okay, so go on.
Yeah, no, so I did that and
Did you ever
yeah.
think of doing like pranks where it's like you're literally pranking like an old dude, like, yo, like, do you want to fucking get out of here?
Oh my
and you're
god.
like mic'd up.
Steiny.
What? No, bro. Like
that probably would have been more smart and gotten more views on
that's
my
what I'm
end,
saying.
But I
Just-
was trying to switch my brand. I didn't want to be known for like sexualized.
Okay,
you
so
know?
how-
That
hard-
would be so bad right now because the conversation we're having right now with like all the laws and like sexual harassment stuff
yeah,
like
just
that.
stuff like that.
That wouldn't go well, Steiny. So no.
There's like so
Okay, once
many-
again, let's.
and that's
we're
what
not.
I.
This is a thing in Nelk, a rule. I'm so sorry. We don't really take creative from Gabe, but I want to just
I'll
ask
take
you.
creative.
That's fine. But when you're doing like OnlyFans and stuff, do you ever think like, yo, I can I can convert that to YouTube, but I can also use like.
But I
my
wanted
looks-
to get my name away from OnlyFans. That's why I did something completely
But isn't that
different.
still YouTube if you're like pranking guys and being like, yo, we should get out of here just to see how they react?
Yeah, but then it's like I'm known as like an OnlyFans
Got
girl
it.
on YouTube.
Got it. So when you do convert and you're starting doing the pranks, and I'm assuming like, I don't want to like, once again, this isn't an insult, but like the views aren't converting the way you thought they would.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like you are known for your body, you're known for your looks, so you go and do a prank and you're like, fuck, like
Yeah.
I'm only doing X amount of views. What does that do to you mentally and like?
It was more just like I was testing something out because I knew I've done YouTube in the past. Like I've made like random vlogs and stuff and they never did good. So I knew that if I was really consistent with it and like kind of realized what does well and what doesn't, then it could have gotten more views like later on. Maybe if I did something instead of pranks like I did. Who knows? I don't watch YouTube that much. I only know pranks from you guys. But if I did something different that could have gotten more views and then grown with that, but I just kind of like I had other opportunities with like Snapchat and like other things that I was just like, you know what, I'm going to put YouTube aside. And also I was helping all my friends with YouTube. And so it's like it was just so much work for me to do to have like my own channel going, helping my friends, and also like dealing with like Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat and all that. It was just too much to where I was like, it's not getting the views I want, and I would rather just focus on something else than focus on that.
Do any girls like ever reach out to you and ask for advice? I know that's not your demo, but like
Yeah, I mean, with like OnlyFans and stuff?
just like career advice.
Yeah, all the time.
And like what are they looking for and what do you say to them?
They'll ask me like I've had girls ask me like if they should start OnlyFans and how I felt when I did it and like just like the money I was making. I've had girls ask me like just like honestly anything. Like really.
It's a really like question place. But then can I ask a question about the YouTube really quick?
Yeah.
Because I don't even know if we can talk about it, but I'll ask. I know you did a video that went really crazy that you went to golf at the Grand Canyon. Can we talk about that or no?
Oh yeah, we could talk
Yeah, okay.
about that. Yeah.
So you did that video. That
What
video
the fuck?
popped
Gabe
up.
doing his research? I don't even know about this video.
That wasn't even on YouTube.
How the
But,
hell
like,
do you know about
did
this?
it because
Because
it was all over the news.
All over the news. It was
Of-
on television.
Yeah, because
news.
she
Of
got.
course. I know exactly what you're talking about.
She
the
got-
Grand Canyon golf thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
she golfed
okay.
in Grand Canyon, and I think like the golf broke. So like the
Yeah.
club something broke, and the canyon is like a national monument or whatever it is. I don't
Yeah.
know the right name.
And the
in English.
ranger got pissed.
And then
Oh my
something
God.
happened. So like, what was that? Because blew up so crazy.
I don't I was honestly dumb, and I like made an apology and everything on the internet, but I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh, like I could make golf content, like it's such a pretty view, like let me just golf into the Grand Canyon. Dumbest idea. I ended up like on every news platform possible, like Sports Illustrated, like anything you could think of, just bashing me on how
Wait, so you hit a ball into the Grand Canyon?
yeah, and my club broke when the first ball I hit, I just hit it, my club snapped in half and flew in the air.
So it's pretty much like you're just like polluting.
What
like
gave
you're
you?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
trashing?
What gave you that idea?
Okay, honestly, my friends gave me the idea, but I was not opposed to it. I was like, that's so smart. Like, it's like pretty view and.
What?
That
Why
was
was the
stupid.
like? What was the issue though?
Well,
The
it's a
issue-
fucking national monument.
yeah, it's
So you're just like
There's a lot of
trashing,
tourists
right?
there. Sorry,
it's a
I
national
love you.
park, and it could have hit someone, and it could have hurt someone. It's also littering. There was so many things to it, and since I posted it on TikTok, TikTok like
Go crazy too.
it'll go crazy.
But is
and
that not
so-
the goal that you want at the end of the day? To go viral like that?
No, not in that way.
So then what's your plan? Golfing into the fucking Grand Canyon?
My plan was to get a cool video for my fan base. And then I posted it for like an hour and I got hate on it. So I was like, oh, I'll delete it. And then the next day is when it blew up. Because it didn't blow up at first. I just got hate. And I was like, okay, this is a bad idea. I'm going to delete it. And then I get a call from like the police department. They're like, oh, like
Damn.
you're going to get 6 months of jail and $5,000. I forgot what they said in fines. And I was just like, what the fuck?
So
And
you guys got a lawyer involved in all that?
yeah. And it was more like, I had like, I don't even know. It was just, it was a sticky situation. But
Fuck.
What's crazy though? Like it was all
Yeah.
over the news.
Well, Gabe's clearly a diehard Katie Sigmond fan. I didn't know that.
Well,
But-
I've been watching her since we started hanging out with
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, I know. He's a
So-
little cloudy McGaddy over there.
Not cloudy.
Any
bro, just
advice for
her
like
content.
maybe Gabe or like people that are trying like really, really, really hard to blow up that
Like
like
Steiny?
can't just get there?
any advice on,
Like for like a guy who's like trying so hard to like blow up, but like he's like I don't know what to do. Like
just find your niche, make videos until one blows up, and the one that blew up, stick to that and do that.
nice.
Like that's kind of what I did.
Honestly, that was probably my favorite episode we've ever done.
Really?
Yeah, Katie.
So fun.
Katie is a good friend of mine. She's fucking a great person, and she really actually has a big heart. So I really do endorse everything she does. I hope her the best. Gabe is back, the
Yes.
BBL king. He won the
I'm
fucking.
taking that out,
he won.
bro.
He won the dump truck fucking award.
He did.
Usually you
Why?
have that. You
No.
lost. You took an L
Overcome
today.
you.
You took an L
I
today.
did take an L. I need one of those things actually, because
Yeah.
I haven't.
No,
been
you
able
don't.
to.
You good.
No,
you
you're
good.
perfect
You
the way you
good.
are.
You good.
You're
We love
absolutely-
the way you are.
By the way, you're perfect the way you are.
Thank you.
Yes, you
Like,
do.
So
A lot of guys out there would be absolutely lucky to take you out, whether they're on like two of the hottest podcasts in the world or they're just like an average guy. Like they are lucky.
All right. You can stop right there.
All right, guys.
No,
That
Katie,
was
Katie.
episode 6. One Night with Steiny. Katie Sigmond. Katie Sigmond is the fucking goat. Gabe is back.
Let's go.
Thank you so much for coming.
Of
You're the
Thanks,
best,
Katie.
You're the best too.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.